Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Milwaukee,
and now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Inside just missed. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edman going after it. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. That one ran inside, almost got him. Up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do it all.
Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras will hit next. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one in there across the letters.
Come on, showtime.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that is the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one clips the corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
There's a strike to Mookie. Got him swinging.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one
second.
before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Tommy Edman stands in now and watches strike one. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there are 2 outs. Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Batting third.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Freddie Freeman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Ground ball right side and a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Sal Frelick.
So up next, Sal Frelick. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. That's through there for a strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pajes. And makes the grab. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Peralta back to work. That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Second inning here, no score. And that's downstairs and outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Chourio on the move, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. First pitch misses. One out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
All right, Dodgers. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one lifted to left. Frelick after it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning.
Leading off
And now
for
the
the
shortstop,
Brewers,
Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target,
Leading
and clearly not the
Milwaukee,
release point he
second
wanted.
baseman, Bryce
This is
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson Churio.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chorio. He's 0 for 1.
Hey now, turn two here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Went with the
That's a ball.
sweeper, but it misses. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser
What do you
just
got?
off the edge of the plate.
Nope, he held back. Two now. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, one out. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Ball.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ortiz, the lead runner, out at second. Chorio on at first with 2 down. Into center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
and
the
here is
Dodgers,
Michael Conforto.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
And the first
Ball one.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. Hoskins
Out.
takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Late on that
0-1's the
fastball.
count.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One ball.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Up next, for
So the batting
Dodgers,
order turns over.
shortstop,
Here's Mookie now. Struck out
Betts.
swinging his first time. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Mitchell under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here is
Freddie
Freddie Freeman. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Counts 1-0.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Just off the inside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Now batting, left fielder,
Sal Freeland digs in now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. That one
Ball
off
two.
the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the
Now
top of the
batting,
4th.
first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Reese Hoskins to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And the sweeper catches the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in
Leading
L.A.,
off
bottom
for
of the
the
4th,
Dodgers,
and at the plate for the
left
Dodgers,
fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Dominant
the catcher,
performance for him today,
Will
Boo.
Smith.
Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
That misses
2
the
balls,
zone.
1 strike.
2-1. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high
Now
fastball
batting,
in a
third
2-strike
baseman,
situation, it's just
Max
become such a
Muncy.
problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. Chris, with that
2-0.
distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing
No, he's
else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
The count is full.
This one in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2
Up
count
next,
kind of tells
for
you
the
that that's the
Dodgers,
pitch he has the
right
most confidence
fielder,
in right now.
Andy
Just couldn't find the
Pages.
strike zone.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. Fastball is outside. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, called strike. And that's a base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Freeland makes the grab on the run. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
5,
for
John
Milwaukee,
Sciambi with
third
Chris
baseman,
Singleton.
Oliver
And
Dunn.
leading it off, Oliver Dunn. Ohtani back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Shortstop,
Pretty much a
Joseph
model
Ortiz.
swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Out front, rip foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
And just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Dunn takes his lead at third with 1 away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's off the outside edge. Full count, 3-2. Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here comes a 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. 1 away with a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Up and in, 2-1. First and third, 1 down. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. To second, but way too late, safe there. Terang up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio sizing this one up, nabs it, and there's one down.
Now
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Edman in the box again, takes a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. And Freeman is retired. Inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Blake Trinan getting ready to go. Scott getting loose as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he takes a strike. Falling behind 2-1. And that one missing low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Called strike right there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Mitchell leads off first with 1 away. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that goes foul. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ohtani checks the runner. Frelick dives back in safely. There's a strike.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And a foul ball. Runner on the move. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And strike one to the catcher.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Action in the pen down there. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Hudson warming up as well. And that just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the
Ryan Hudson gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Muncy digs in. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This one in the air, right field. Chorio snags it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
right
it.
Fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This one in the air. Ortiz drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
66.
Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off.
Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouled off left side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th due to the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Joseph Ortiz. In there for strike 1. The Brewers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. First pitch is in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the batter will be Michael Conforto.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next for LA, Ha-Seong
for
Kim.
the Dodgers, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Now pitching.
Blake
for the
Trinan
Dodgers.
on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 49.
These are the spots relievers really
Blake
make a name for
Trinan.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Back to
for
the top of the
Brewers,
order.
right fielder,
Jackson Chourio digs in now. 1 for 3. That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
Ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0.
Hey.
In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Christian
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Trinan, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And now it's
1-1.
even up. Ripped on the ground a second. Yelich is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's
Now
always going
batting,
to be
catcher,
smooth. He
William
delivered a good play
Contreras.
right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Grounds 1 to short. Bats up with it. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
25.
bottom of the 8th. Nick
Nick
Mears.
Mears.
Here's a switch hitter,
Leading
Tommy
off
Edman.
for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Just missed. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball
Now
pretty
batting,
well. I
the
know he
first
didn't produce a
baseman,
hit, but he made
Freddie
solid
Freeman.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. All muscle to center field. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that skips into there. And a 3-1 on the way. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Boots it. Man at first, nobody out. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And that one fouled off. Fastball is outside. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one is upstairs. Fly ball to right. Pajas. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Hoskins. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
So they're down to their final out. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. That one's upstairs, ball one. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two outs. Just missed. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.